The Buddha said, "Attachment is the root of all suffering." This ancient wisdom feels especially relevant in the age of dating apps, endless choices and fleeting connections. Rogers, like many of us, navigates a world of swiping left and right, ghosting, and constantly chasing the next best thing. This endless pursuit of the perfect partner can leave him feeling empty and dissatisfied. His heart, caught in a cycle of desire and disappointment, becomes restless and unsure. But what if there's a better way for Rogers? What if he could approach dating with a sense of peace, clarity, and presence? This is where the timeless teachings of Zen Buddhism and Stoic philosophy offer a refreshing perspective. These ancient philosophies, though originating in different corners of the world, share a common thread: finding inner peace amidst life's inevitable chaos. By applying their wisdom to the realm of modern dating, Rogers can transform his search for love from a source of stress into a journey of self-discovery and growth. Rogers was a man who struggled with the complexities of modern love. He found solace in the teachings of Zen, an ancient philosophy that seemed to hold the answers he was seeking. Through Zen, Rogers discovered practical tools for navigating the emotional rollercoaster of dating, helping him cultivate resilience, self-awareness, and ultimately more fulfilling connections. Zen Buddhism, with its emphasis on mindfulness and living in the present moment, encouraged Rogers to approach dating with an open heart and a calm mind. He learned to let go of expectations, embrace uncertainty, and appreciate each encounter for what it was, rather than what he wanted it to be. While Zen guided him in the present, Rogers also found wisdom in Stoicism, which provided a framework for navigating the inevitable ups and downs of love. Stoic principles such as acceptance, virtue, and control over emotional responses helped Rogers to weather disappointments, communicate more effectively, and build stronger, more resilient relationships. Together, Zen and Stoicism offered Rogers a powerful toolkit for navigating the complexities of modern love. By embracing the principles of mindfulness, acceptance, and emotional resilience, Rogers transformed his approach to dating and opened himself to the possibility of deeper, more meaningful connections. One of the core teachings of Zen Buddhism is the practice of non-attachment. Rogers' approach to dating aligns with this principle by encouraging individuals to release their grip on how they think things should be. It's about approaching dating without clinging to expectations, fantasies, or the need for a specific outcome. When we hold on too tightly to our ideal partner checklist or the fantasy of a perfect relationship, we close ourselves off to the present moment. Rogers suggests that by fixating on finding someone who fits a mold, we potentially overlook the genuine connections right in front of us. Zen encourages us to approach each date with curiosity and an open mind. Rogers' approach emphasizes appreciating the unique qualities of the person sitting across from us without judgment or the need to change them. This open-hearted approach allows us to connect more authentically and see the beauty in the present moment, regardless of whether it blossoms into a relationship or simply a pleasant encounter. Remember, in the words of Lao Tzu, nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. By releasing our need for control and trusting in the natural unfolding of life, we create space for genuine connection to enter our lives. Dating can often feel like a whirlwind of emotions: excitement, anxiety, hope, disappointment, all swirling together. It's easy to get swept away in the chaos, constantly reacting to external events and the opinions of others. Rogers found his way to stillness amidst this emotional storm through the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness is about paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about becoming aware of our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without getting carried away by them. For Rogers, mindfulness meant putting his phone away during dates and truly listening to his partner. He noticed the feeling of their hand in his, the sound of their laughter, the way their eyes lit up when they talked about something they were passionate about. By cultivating mindfulness, Rogers created space between his emotions and his reactions. He learned to observe his thoughts and feelings without letting them dictate his actions. This allowed Rogers to respond to situations with greater clarity, compassion, and wisdom. Section 5. Rogers' journey through relationships with Stoic guidance. While Zen asks us to let go, Stoicism reminds us what we can control. Rogers, a man who found solace in the teachings of Stoicism, embraced these principles in his daily life. At the heart of Stoicism lies the understanding that true happiness and fulfillment come not from external circumstances but from our own internal state. Rogers focused on what he could control, his thoughts, actions and responses, while accepting what he could not. He believed that virtue, wisdom, justice, courage and temperance was the sole good. By striving to live virtuously, Rogers naturally made choices that benefited himself and his relationships. Another important Stoic principle Rogers adhered to was the dichotomy of control. This concept reminded him to differentiate between what was within his control, his thoughts, actions and reactions, and what was not, other people's opinions, external events. By focusing his energy on what he could control, Rogers avoided unnecessary suffering and frustration. In the realm of dating, Stoicism encouraged Rogers to approach relationships with a sense of realism and emotional resilience. He understood that rejection was a part of life, that not every connection was meant to last, and that true strength lay in his ability to bounce back from adversity. Through Stoic guidance, Rogers navigated the complexities of relationships with grace and resilience. Section 6. Practical mindfulness, bringing Zen and Stoicism to every date. Combining Zen and Stoicism provides a powerful framework for navigating the dating world with greater peace and intention. Here are a few practical tips to bring these philosophies into your dating life. Practice mindful dating. Put your phone away during dates. Truly listen to the other person without interrupting or planning your next response. Pay attention to their body language, tone of voice, and the energy they bring to the interaction. Challenge your expectations. Let go of your ideal partner checklist. Be open to connecting with people who are different from what you expect. Embrace the unknown and allow yourself to be surprised. Focus on what you can control. You can't control who you'll meet or if they'll like you. You can control your attitude, your effort, and how you present yourself. Focus on being the best version of yourself, and trust that the right connections will follow. Embrace rejection as redirection. Not every date will lead to a relationship, and that's okay. View rejection as an opportunity to learn more about yourself and what you're looking for in a partner. Each experience, whether positive or negative, is a chance for growth. Practice gratitude for every encounter. Appreciate each date for the opportunity to connect with another human being. Express gratitude for their time, their willingness to be vulnerable, and the chance to learn and grow from the experience. Section 7. Love and Loss. Lessons in resilience from the Stoics and Zen masters. The path of love, much like life itself, is rarely smooth sailing. Heartbreak, disappointment, and loss are inevitable parts of the human experience. But it's in these moments of darkness that the wisdom of Zen and Stoicism shines through most brightly. Rogers learns from the Stoics that true strength lies not in avoiding suffering, but in our ability to endure it. He understands that pain is a part of life, and that by accepting it, we can transcend it. When faced with heartbreak, Rogers embraces the Stoic advice to feel the pain fully, without resisting it or trying to numb it. He reminds himself that this too shall pass, and that within every ending lies the seed of a new beginning. From Zen Buddhism, Rogers learns the importance of impermanence. He realizes that everything in life is in a constant state of flux. Relationships, like all things, arise, exist for a time, and eventually dissolve. By accepting the impermanence of all things, Rogers learns to appreciate the beauty of each moment without clinging to it. He finds that he can love more fully, knowing that nothing lasts forever, and finds peace in the ebb and flow of life. Section 8. Finding Love Within. The foundation of authentic connection. Carl Rogers, a pioneer in humanistic psychology, emphasized the importance of self-acceptance as the cornerstone of authentic connection. He believed that true happiness and fulfillment come from embracing our true selves, rather than seeking approval from others. Rogers encouraged us to look within, to connect with our genuine nature beyond societal expectations. It's about recognizing our inherent worthiness of love and belonging, regardless of external validation. Rogers also highlighted the importance of congruence, or being true to oneself, as essential for genuine relationships. He reminds us that the most important relationship we have is the one we have with ourselves, and that by cultivating inner peace and self-acceptance, we attract healthy, loving relationships. When we approach relationships from a place of self-love and authenticity, we free ourselves from the need to seek validation or completion in another person. We become free to connect from a place of authenticity, choosing partners who complement us rather than complete us. Section 9, Zen and Stoicism, a path to lasting love in a modern world. In a world saturated with superficial connections and instant gratification, the timeless wisdom of Zen and Stoicism offers a refreshing antidote. By embracing the principles of mindfulness, acceptance, emotional resilience, and self-love, we can transform our approach to dating from a source of stress into a journey of self-discovery and growth. Remember, finding love is not about frantically searching for the perfect partner, but about becoming the best versions of ourselves. It's about cultivating inner peace, embracing vulnerability, and approaching each connection with an open heart and a calm mind. The path to lasting love begins within. By nurturing our own well-being and living in alignment with our values, we create a solid foundation for building healthy, fulfilling relationships that stand the test of time. As we navigate the complexities of modern dating, let us remember the words of Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. By embracing the wisdom of Zen and Stoicism, we empower ourselves to find love not as a destination, but as a journey of self-discovery, growth, and ultimately deep and lasting connection. As Rogers beautifully puts it, the path to lasting love in the modern world is paved with self-awareness, mutual respect, and a shared commitment to growth.